Campus High School, thank you very much for having us, sponsoring us for the trip and the opportunity, and having us for lunch. And I would like Catherine Chapman, please come on up. Give it up for Catherine, she's the president of Interact.
I would like to just once again thank both Rotary clubs, and I will start by introducing all of our officers. So may I have our Vice President Adrian please come up? And we have Mason, our Treasurer. And we have Kay, our Secretary. And Ms. Lily Davis, our Project Manager.
Hi everyone. You might recognize me from last year, except for the purple hair, which is kind of a new thing. I wasn't a Ryla delegate this year, I was last year. I went back and applied and went through the process again to be a junior counselor at the camp, which means that I am in charge of a whole group, meaning a whole country of about 12 students. I was the junior counselor for Team Taiwan, and I had the most fantastic experience going back to second grade.
And now we have Sydney.
Hello everyone. May I just start by saying thank you so much for this opportunity. I learned so much over this weekend, and I feel like I grew as an individual, and just thank you for allowing me to do this. My favorite and most influential to be part of Ryla was there was this thing called the Giant's Ladder, and you had to climb up these large logs to get to the top. And I'm not terrified of heights by any means, but I'm not fond of them. And so this was really difficult for me because it was really hard to do, and it was kind of scary. But with the help of my team encouraging me, and my friend Jordan who was there to help me up, I managed to get to the top, and I didn't think I could. So that was for me just like a symbol of how many things I managed to overcome while I was there. And so thank you so much for letting me have this opportunity.
And now we have Mr. Anders.
Hello. I'm going to be talking about the meal packing we did at Ryla. If you don't know, we packed over 3,000 meals at Ryla for individuals in need both in the local community and in Haiti. So what I think was very important about that was it really spoke about Rotary because it is service above self as well as teamwork. And it's that spirit, that feeling that we all have when we're doing something bigger than ourselves that we brought back to the high school, and that's what we took with us when we started at the Interact Club again.
Miss Ella.
Mine's very similar to Sydney's. We had to climb Goliath's wall, which was a 15-foot solid plank, and you had to use entire teamwork to get up. So your teams either had to stunt you up like cheerleaders kind of do, or literally just push you over the wall. So I'm kind of short as is, and I'm a little on the chubbier side too, so I was really nervous about going up on this giant wall and getting over like by myself with the help of two people. But my team was really supportive, and the two tallest people helped me get up, and it was really a way to, I don't know, cement how important teamwork is and how if we work together as a group, we can really accomplish anything. So thank you for sending all of us. We are all so appreciative, and I don't think that this is an experience we'll forget anytime soon.
The most beneficial part of going to Ryla is communication class we were able to take. So we all, each team, went and we took a communication class. And for me, I found it so beneficial.
I enjoyed the whole weekend. I had so much fun. I made so many new friends who I'm still in contact with. And all the challenges, activities, and teamwork was so much fun. And I'll never forget it.
The Morning Senior students
gave out pins if you were, I guess, on their team or knew them really well. So I have a pin from Brazil, I have a pin from Poland and Germany, and a foreign exchange student that I know named Neo. He gave me this bracelet and I haven't taken it off.
There was this thing called Lost and Found, and if you lost something, you would have to go like up where everyone can see you and like dance or sing. That was really fun too. I know some people had to do it. No, you're not twin doubles, you're twins. We're fortunate enough to be together. My favorite part was something called Color My World. So all the students were in this auditorium, and they gave you this little quiz, and you had to answer like yeah and multiple choice questions, and depending on your answers, you got one of 4 colors. There was red, yellow, blue, green, and each one symbolized like your personality and like your attitude and like what kind of more person you are.
So my name's Michelle, and I'm very thankful to both the Rotaries for allowing us to go to this amazing trip. I'm kind of shy, so when I got off the bus, I was really nervous, and I was like, what if I don't like anyone on my team, or what if they don't like me? So I was really scared, but as soon as I got off, our JC junior counselor was Emily, and she was really friendly, and she was welcoming everyone. And Team Germany actually was one of the teams to click automatically. We wanted to be the loudest, we wanted to just be superior to all the teams, and we got along. So team bonding, we got together to make a skit for Sunday night. So it was based on what you had learned the previous 2 days. And during that team bonding, it was just amazing to learn how much we had in common, even though we were from different areas of Arizona.
So next up, we have Mr. Denny.
Hello, I'm Denny. First off, I want to say thank you for allowing us to go. I had a lot of fun. One of the activities that we had at Ryla was Ryla Ball. We had to create our own game and somehow be able to understand everyone on our team and be able to play a game. And so we thought that was really hard, but then they changed it up a little bit and they made it even harder by integrating another country who had their own game. And we had to integrate the 2 games together, and we had to comprehend it and understand it and play it. And that was probably really hard, and although they didn't tell us what it was about, I imagine it was about countries integrating with foreign policies. That's what I think they were trying to get at. And on a funny note, I was trying to bump a volleyball, and I was getting really into it and going and running. I didn't realize I ran off the course, and I ended up running into a ditch and into a tree. So that hurt a little bit. But it was a lot of fun. Probably one of the funnest things I've had. So thank you again.
Last but not least, we have Mr. Noah.
Hello, everyone. I know we've heard this about a dozen times already, but thank you very much for all of this. It's really fantastic. During the camp, there was this one thing, the giant slider, which Sydney had actually mentioned already, and I went up that with a partner, my new friend Mio, who was actually a foreign exchange student from Germany. And I'm not afraid of heights either, but I struggled to get up the ladder a little bit, and he really pushed me to get to the very top, where we took a selfie. Why wouldn't we do that? Unfortunately, I didn't get that selfie, but that's beside the point. Anyways, this was a terrific experience, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to do that. Thank you very much.
Hey, hi everyone, I'm Mary from Belgium. I'm the exchange student sponsored by the Rotary Club of Sedona. So chance to join at Ryla. So I wanted to tell you that Ryla reminded me what makes me really happy, like helping others, meeting people, challenging myself, learning and sharing my happiness. And during the weekend of Ryla, I decided that I would definitely be involved with the Rotary for the rest of my life. And then Ryla made me realize that there is other young people who want to make the difference and make the world a better place to live in. And it gave me hope. And yeah, thank you.
These are our January issues of this thing. Me and my sister are actually editors-in-chief, and this page was created by me and Mary, and this is of Ryla. Yeah, it's her red box.
Well, we have the most dynamic group of kids going to Ryla this year. Congratulations to all you guys for being so great at Ryla and having such a wonderful time. And now all the kids from this year and last year are forming this core for Interact Club. And they just are taking off so fast and already have projects, going to the district conference and meeting up with their new friends that they made at Ryla before. And it's just so great to see these programs taking off and see our kids really embracing what Rotary stands for and wanting to go out in the world and make a difference. So thank you all so much.
Alright, so as well as part of our commitment of coming here, we also presented a PowerPoint to the staff at our school to also show them what Ryla was because they nominated us and we thought it was really important to show them what we did as well. So the theme for this year was Ignite Your Light, as it has been the past 3 years.
This is just Camp Pine Rock, which is where Ryla took place for us. So it was a very beautiful place and we were fortunate to be able to go there.
One of the really big things we did, which they talked about with doing Goliath's ladder, was the high ropes, which that's the ladder they had to climb.
These very tall ladders up in the trees. They had to climb up using their partner in them. That's it to get up those.
Each level on the ladders was like 5 to 6 feet apart, and so it was taller than you. So the whole goal of the challenge, of the obstacle course or whatever, was to help your teammates, and it was all based around teamwork and getting to know your team.
And communication.
And it slowly got the gap in between each wall got larger and larger as you went up. So as you got more tired too, they made it more difficult, which was really nice of them. Another one of the exercises we did that was mostly based on trust was we went on a blindfolded hike where half of the students were blindfolded and the other half had to lead them through a literal cave, I guess. It was like big boulders that you had to walk around. So it was really building trust with your team.
It really exercised the skills of communicating with your partner and leading them to where they're going, and also for the person who's blindfolded to listen carefully to their instructions and to follow what's, otherwise you're going to trip over a rock or run into a cactus, you just don't know.
It's really hard. Anders also talked about this, which was we packaged food with a program called Kids Against Hunger. We actually packaged 30,000 meals, which was amazing. And it fed, half of it fed our local community, the Yavapai community, and then the other half went to Haiti.
And it was actually so much fun to do this. Each team had their own table and they all had their little line and everyone had their duties. And there was music playing, people were dancing, were scooping food in their bags. It was like a competition of which country, which team could package the most food. And it's helping people in need, so it's great.
We made a lot of new friends, as everyone talked about. We're all still really close with them. I talk to my foreign exchange students sometimes, and we have like a Facebook page that has everyone's pictures on it.
Yeah, each team, so like we were divided in teams, like people were saying earlier, and we got so close, we were practically families, and the fact that we're still in touch is like really cool. And I think a lot of them will be in touch forever, maybe.
But even though we met some new people, we still had some fun with our old friends that we met from school. It was really actually kind of hard to see your friends. They paired it up really well so that every person was by themselves, so they had to connect with new people. One of the activities we did at the beginning to bond our teams was everyone is assigned a country, as we've spoken about before, and you had to dress your team leader, which is the adult in the group. Germany did lederhosens, right? And then Poland did like mountains, and then Switzerland we did like a mountain, and then we made him into a Swiss Army knife, so he had like a spork and everything.
So, as it's already been stated, they got really close with their teams, but one of my favorite parts, one of the best parts about Ryla was you have this group of kids, and it's not just any group of kids, they're the leaders of the group. And so to me, it was just so great to be in an environment with a group of kids who all have that same mindset.
So it was great to see how other people who are like you but lead in a different way, and you like all come together. And our JCs, which were the junior counselors, they were really good, and they made the extra effort to make sure that everyone had a say in all your activities. And so it wasn't just the two people who were the most talkative every time. It was like one person could say something for everything. So everyone participated, and it was great.
And so at the end, on the last day, when everyone was very close, we all took a team picture, and these are all of our individual teams. But thanks to you guys, we learned to be leaders, which was the most important thing. Thank you. And then this is the picture that you guys all got today from us, and it's the entire Ryla. Everyone that went to like here.
You guys made this possible for us, so thank you so much. Go ahead, round of applause.
Let's just